What's up, everybody? What's going on? Mark here from Lacrosse All-Stars. Gonna tell you a little bit about the Ghost shaft from Wolf Athletics. If you guys haven't seen this bad boy yet, you're in for a treat. This shaft is made from a polycarbonate blend, the same stuff they're making bulletproof glass and riot shields out of. It's basically unbreakable, super flexible. This bad boy carries a 5-year warranty to try to prove to you that it's gonna last, okay? We've got one beam down the middle offering support. That's pretty much everything you're going to need to keep this thing from bending too far in the middle. But if you're strong enough, you can actually take this thing and flex it end to end. This thing can also probably help you step up your celly game. You can fill that with some Skittles, maybe some Nerds. Get your goal on, get your celly. Look pretty slick. I don't recommend putting any sea monkeys in here. Sea monkeys don't do good with being shaken around. Aquarium, not a good idea. I've whaled on this thing over and over again. It can take a beating. It barely has any nicks, any scratches. You can see that wiggle when I call for the ball. All it takes is a little quick flick of the wrist to get that pass, that shot off. If you get met by a defender, it's still got a chance of snapping right off his shaft and getting the ball off to where it needs to go. I threw the hawk on here. For some reason, the mid pocket with little whip and this hawk on top of my Ghost shaft has become my new go-to. I can't wait to check it out in box on those cross checks. It really bends around my guy's body, so I don't know if that's going to give me an advantage or a disadvantage, but I'm really excited to check it out. I haven't really done a lot of ground balls yet on hard ground with this. I've done a lot in the grass. One thing I've got to say, in the grass, it kind of makes it a little hard if the grass is choppy because the shaft can bend a little too much. On the turf, this thing is awesome. It's instant ground balls. It can help you get lower without actually having to bend down just because this thing flexes on the ground. I haven't tried it a lot on the concrete, but I imagine it'd be a lot of the same of helping you get down to the ball just by pushing a little harder with your top hand. Face off, guys. I think we're offering you here something you really never seen before. It's probably going to be your new best friend. Look at that flex. You can really torque this thing on the ground, get underneath the ball, and then it goes straight back. It's pretty slick. They say this thing's kind of like a fine car. They call it a Ferrari. It's not plug and play. You've really got to learn how to take this thing for a spin. I'm not going to lie, the first time I went out shooting with it, I missed the cage on my first shot really bad. But if you use good form and follow through and pick what you're aiming at, and really commit to your shot, this thing, it's a dream. You know, if you're not willing to put in the extra effort to fine-tune your game to this stick, you probably shouldn't be using high-level equipment anyway, because it probably feels all the same to you. I kind of changed up my wall ball routine with it. I do a lot more wristers, a lot more creative stuff, because this thing's just really fun to pick up. Even if you think it's a novelty item, you're not sure if it's right for you, the Ghost is awesome. Add this to your bag. This could become your gamer or just a fun thing to mess around with. I think if you can use this stick and tailor your game to it, that's making you a better lacrosse player. If you can use different sticks and still be efficient, be able to adapt your game, still be a creator, I think that's the ultimate goal. So I'm not a person that's going to tell you just to have one stick and get used to it. This isn't my only stick, but it's definitely going to be one of my top ones come game time. I've never seen a clear shaft. I've never seen anything made out of bulletproof glass to play lacrosse with before. I don't have any products that carry a 5-year warranty. I'm impressed. Also, Mega Plus, green end cap. I love green. What up? Wolf Athletics is also the newest partner of Lacrosse All-Stars. These guys have joined our family to bring you some awesome content. So stay tuned. Little birdie told me there's some really sweet stuff on the way from these guys, and I believe them. If they hit us with this, what else is next? Thanks for checking out my video. Make sure to read the full review to really understand some of the finer points about this shaft. But I think that this Ghost from Wolf Athletics should be something added to everybody's arsenal.